Welcome to not the power of makeup, but the power of rainbows. Hey guys, it's V. Today I have got some pretty fun products to show you guys and I'm super excited about it. So as you guys can see from the title of this video and the thumbnail and such, we're talking about rainbows here today, and specifically rainbow eyeshadow and rainbow highlighters. So I'm not really sure how this came into my life. I think I was just browsing Instagram and I saw this post about these rainbow highlighters and rainbow eyeshadows, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out because literally everyone is talking about it. So I really wanted to get it on it. I wanted to try it out. So it ended up being an Instagram called Divina Cosmetics, and I'll put that right here for you guys so you know how to spell it and everything. And she had a post announcing that she was doing a pre-order for a rainbow highlighter and a rainbow eyeshadow. The rainbow highlighter is called Suspiria and the rainbow eyeshadow is called Unicorn Sweat. So I looked at it, I was totally about it. So I went to her website and they were surprisingly really well priced. She was doing a pre-order and I believe the pre-order started on May 1st. So the pre-order, she said it was about a 30-day pre-order. She ended up getting it to me really quickly. I think it was like the middle of May that I ended up getting it. So only about 2 weeks when she had originally planned on 30 days. And these were $20 each, but at the time she was doing a code for 50% off. So I ended up getting them for only $10 each and shipping was about $4. So really well priced. So I was really excited to get these in the mail. And when I got them in the mail, I saw that they looked much bigger than I expected them to be. They were supposed to be a 44mm pan and they ended up being a 57mm pan. As you guys can see here, they are bigger than any other pan that I have, and I had to move some stuff around. I need to get another like Z palette just specifically for these or something like that because they are huge. They are large and in charge, and the reason that they're so much bigger is she actually included a note in my order and it just said, as a surprise, we're upgrading your pan to 57mm just as a thank you for doing a pre-order and supporting me. So I was super excited about that. The only downside to that is it was really hard to find a brush that would fit in this pan. I ended up finding one. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm gonna test it out on camera for you guys. But if you like this eye look that I have on, I am also doing a tutorial of that. I'm doing a tutorial of that at the end of this video, so stay tuned till the end if you want to see how I got this rainbowy unicorn sweat eye look here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the swatches of both of these, Suspiria and Unicorn Sweat. So I did already swatch Unicorn Sweat on my May Beauty haul, but I will swatch it again for you guys here because, I mean, who doesn't want more rainbow swatches in their life? Not me. I want all the rainbow swatches. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch it for you guys so you can see it here. Live swatching. Get a little bit more of the purple. My fingers are like not big enough for this pan. It's intense. So it is super pigmented, as you guys can see here. Very pretty. That is the only thing that I used for my eye look today, so definitely pigmented enough to use as eyeshadow. This one is definitely meant more for an eyeshadow rather than a highlighter, unless you were going for some intense rainbowness. You could use it as a highlighter if you want, but that's also why she came up with Suspiria, which honestly you guys probably can't even tell what it looks like, and I'm gonna have to get up real close in order to show you, but first I'll go ahead and swatch it so you guys can see what it looks like because it's very iridescent rainbow. It's not obvious rainbow, which she created it so that it would be a little bit more wearable, and it's just her take on the rainbow highlighter. So I'll see if you guys can see it there. It's probably really hard to see. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but I'm definitely going to come up close and show you guys too. Okay, so let's see if you guys can see the rainbowiness a little bit more. It's kind of hard for me to tell in the viewfinder whether or not you guys can see it, but hopefully you can. So this is Suspiria, and then this is Unicorn Sweat. And you can kind of see on my fingers too how totally different these are. One is much more subtle than the other one. And I'll get super up close with you guys with the pans as well so I can try and see if I can get a view on the iridescentness of these. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't know, but hopefully. So I really wanted to do a first impression on the Suspiria highlight on my cheeks for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so that we can do that because I'm excited. My eyes are like amazingly watery today and I don't appreciate it. They need to calm down. So it was really hard for me to find a brush that would fit in this, and the only brush that I could find was this Eco Tools Face and Body Sculpting brush. Like, that's the only brush that I could find. I tried the e.l.f. contour brush, I tried a fan brush, I tried everything. This was the brush that I found, so this is what we're gonna use to put this on our face today. So I'm really excited. So I'm just gonna get some on my brush. Wonder if you guys can even see. Oh no, I got a little bit of unicorn sweat on it. Get that off. You just tap yourself. I don't think you can even really tell how iridescent it looks. Maybe a little bit. So I think that this is the blue side, so I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I maybe should tap off a little bit. Maybe a lot. And then I'm just going to apply this onto my cheeks. I do have blush on because I'm an idiot and forgot what I was doing today and put a little bit of blush on, but we're just gonna put it on over that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think I have found my calling. You can't see a whole lot of the pink, which is supposed to be above the yellow, so I'm just going to use my finger and put a little bit of that on top. Oh my gosh! I really hope this is picking up in camera. It is so fun. I'm going out to dinner with Blake and his mom after this. She's gonna be like, you are just a rainbow of happiness today, and I am. Okay, that is just amazing. I am blown away. Wow. That is so fun. I feel like I just need to sing that one princess song where it's like, ah, ah, ah. Which one is that from, you guys? Help me out. Sleeping Beauty? Snow White? I don't remember. But I'm just gonna do the same thing on my other side. It is quite powdery, as you guys can see, so that is like one thing to note about them, but I still really think that this is just insane and I'm excited. And we're just gonna tap off the excess here. This brush is obviously not an ideal highlighter brush, but there we go. But that side did a little bit better than this side, I think. I'm really hoping that this is picking up in camera. Oh my gosh, my eyes are watering and messing up my eyeshadow. Just wonderful eyes. Thank you for cooperating for today's video. Can my phone camera even pick this up? Let's just see. Oh yeah, my phone camera can totally pick it up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys back out because I feel like we've looked at this long enough to realize how majestic and beautiful it is, right? And I totally forgot to mention this, but I just want to say, like, I was super ahead of this trend. I just want to show you guys this picture from July 2008 of baby Vienna, baby little 14-year-old Vienna with her lip ring and her rainbow eyeshadow. Yeah, that's right. It sure wasn't blended and it sure didn't look that great, but it was rainbow. I was ahead of this trend. Just want to point that out. Totally kidding, but I just thought that was so funny because I remembered doing this way back in the day. So now that I have put this wonderful majesticness on my face, we're gonna go back in time to my eye tutorial. So if you guys were interested in how I got this eye look, that's going on right now. Okay, so to get started, we are definitely going to be priming the lid because we want this beautiful rainbowness to last all day long. So I'm going to use the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer from Wet n Wild, which I just got recently, and I've been really liking it. It's worked really well to keep my eyeshadow from creasing all day long, which is really hard for some eyeshadow primers to do. I think the key with eyeshadow primer is to use a little, because a little goes a long way, because when I put too much of this stuff, it ends up doing the opposite effect, increasing way too much. Then I'm just going to take any cream eyeshadow. This one is the Classic Nudes by Physicians Formula, their little matte quad, and I'm just going to put that white cream shade all over my lid to set down the primer and use it as my brow highlight as well. Then I'm just going to take the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, just so that those colors will be super bright on my lids, because when you're doing a rainbow, you want brightness. You're not really going for the subtle, so we're just going to put that all over the lid. Then blend it out with the finger. So I think the key to this is definitely having a different brush for each color so that you don't muddy them and like blend them in together and they all kind of just turn into one color. So that's what I have. So I'm going to start with the yellow on the inner portion of my lid. So I'm just going to take the yellow shade from Unicorn Sweat and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. This rainbow eyeshadow is super pigmented, so it's really awesome. So I just got eyeshadow in my eye. And I'm putting this on the upper and lower inner corner. Then I'm just going to take the orange on a different brush. This one is the e.l.f. contour brush. The first one that I used is the Bdellium Tools 772 brush, which is just a small shader. And this one is their contour brush. So I'm going to use that with the orange shade. Basically, I'm just kind of placing it on the lid and just barely blending it into the color before it. Pretty simple when you think about it, but it just takes time and a little bit of effort, which usually I don't put this much effort in, but when you're doing rainbows, you gotta try a little harder, you know? But you wanna make sure to leave enough room for all 4 of the shades that are gonna go on your lid, so don't go too crazy with one shade or another. And then this brush I'm using for the red is just an Up and Up brush from Target. I don't know which one, I think it came in a duo. That white base really helps these shadows to pop and brighten them up. And then for the purple, I'm going to use the Luxie 231 Small Tapered Blending Brush. And that's going to go on the outer corner. And since we kind of want this to all blend into unicorny beautifulness, I'm also going to put the purple on my lower lash line, but I'm focusing it on the upper lash line right now. And I'm just kind of doing it in a circular motion, not trying to wing it out or anything like that, just blending it into the red shade there. So then I'm going to go ahead and take some liner for my lower lashes before I put eyeshadow on. This is the NYX Lime Green eyeliner, so I'm going to put that on sort of the inner area of my under eye area. Also kind of helps as a little bit of a base for the green eyeshadow that we're going to put on top of it. And then I'm going to take this Sephora waterproof eyeliner that I got in my Sephora Playbox in the color My Boyfriend's Jeans, and I'm going to put that in sort of the center. And also use that as a little bit of a base. And then lastly for eyeliner, I know this is just extremely over the top, but we're gonna take the ColourPop in Best O, which honestly I'm not a big fan of these, but it was the only like purpley liner that I had that was dark, because I wanted the outer corner to be just a little bit on the darker side. So I'm gonna put that in the corner. So then I'm gonna take this Morphe E36 brush and I'm gonna go into the green shadow and put that on top of the green liner. Sort of blending it into the yellow. Yeah. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Academy crease brush number 315 and dip into the blue and put that on top of the blue liner. So this is really getting repetitive, I'm sure, but this is what I did. And if you have any fallout, just brush that away real quick. And then I'm just going to go back with the Luxie Small Tapered in the purple and put that on the outer corner. Just sort of blend those all together. And And you just want to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. Go back in with the other colors. If you feel as though it doesn't look as blended as you want it, or if you think that one color got a little bit more pigmentation than another, just kind of even it out. Get all your colors blended in a beautiful rainbow harmony, you know? Okay, so then for mascara, I'm taking this NYX Color Mascara in the shade Perfect Pear, which honestly, it's not really my favorite. I had to do like 3 coats of it just to get it to be pigmented on this side. So I'm gonna start with 1 coat, and then I'm gonna go onto my upper lashes, and then I'm gonna come back for another coat of this. But we're putting this just on the bottom lashes to get a badass looking lime green pop going. Then I'm gonna go in and create my little winged liner with the Kat Von D tattoo liner. And if you mess up your wing like me, because I'm not a beauty guru, then just go back in with some eyeshadows to cover it up. Because that's what makeup is about, right? Trial and error. I know why this is happening, because the other eye went decently smooth and they both just can't go the same way. That's just life. Well, then we're just going to go in with some waterproof mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Discovery. I like this one because it has a really small wand, so it doesn't really do anything to my lashes other than color them black, which is what I need because I'm putting on some falsies. And I just try to make sure to get in the lash band with the mascara so that it doesn't show any of my natural lash color through it. What is that? Oh, you little bastard. I'm gonna go in with another layer of this mascara on the lower lashes, building it up. Then I'm gonna put my falsies on, and I'm using the Ardell Studio FX 110 because they're my new favorite of life. And I'm using the Revlon Precision Clear Lash Adhesive. I guess while we're waiting for that lash to dry, I'll put another coat of this lower lash mascara on. Then I think it'll be good. Then I'm just gonna put another little tiny baby little coat of mascara on there because I see some of the lime green decided it wanted to party on the upper lashes and it was not invited. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of eyeliner and make that line for the liner look a little bit cleaner. I feel like I've been very calm and serene this entire tutorial. Because when you're doing rainbows, you have to be cool, calm, and collected, man. You really do. Okay, so that is the finished look on my rainbow unicorn sweat crazy iridescentness eye look. So I hope you guys like it. So I hope you guys really liked this video. This was super, super fun for me to film. I'm so jazzed about these highlights. Definitely check out Divina Cosmetics Instagram and her page and everything. I know that hers don't sell out nearly as fast as like the Bitter Lace or Bittersweet Beauty or whatever one is like blowing up all over the internet. Honestly, I really like Suspiria because you could totally like wear this out if you really wanted to. I'm gonna go ahead and like mix them all together and let's just see what that looks like because I feel like that would be really pretty too. So let's like test that real quick. It's kind of just like a pale golden sort of white highlight, so you could totally just mix them all together and wear it like that. Like I'm just, this is so pretty to me. I totally recommend it. If you have been wondering about this rainbow highlighter craze, totally check these out. It's so fun. So I hope you guys really liked this video. If you did, be sure to show some love through the like button right down there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and every single one of you guys counts so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye guys!